Welcome! In this video, we'll guide you through creating a festive Christmas chandelier, a stunning display made of lush greenery, sparkling lights, elegant pearls, and rich velvet bows. This installation is designed to bring holiday magic into the store, inspiring guests with a sense of celebration and beauty. Let's walk through the steps together so you can confidently bring this centerpiece to life. Select stores will receive materials to create the round chandelier display. Heads up that the full display features a group of 3 chandeliers, but this video shows prep for just 1. To prep the base of your chandelier, you will need the wreath frame, assorted greenery, lights, chain, and pliers. Use the wired branches of the garland to secure it to the frame. Lay the garland on the frame and secure the first end of the garland using the wire tip. Then begin attaching the greenery by feeding the wired branches through the openings in the frame. Pull the wire firmly, making sure the garland is tight against the ring. Then wrap it tightly to secure the garland. Attach about every 6 inches along the frame on the top and bottom, covering the inner and outer edge as well. Use 2 full garlands for ample coverage. With the base garland secure, fluff and shape all the way around, creating a lush and luxurious feel. Test the lights and then work them into the garland, covering both sides. Make sure the plug is in a discreet but accessible spot. Now let's add the second layer of greenery using the assorted sprigs. Some of them have an oversized stem which can be trimmed and shaped into a hook for a better hold. Work them into the base layer and use the wired branches to secure them. Shape as you work to maintain a fresh and natural look. Next, make 3 lengths of chain at 26 inches and feed the closed end of all 3 onto the key ring. Attach the opposite ends of the chain to the inner circle of the wreath frame, making sure to attach to the actual wire structure underneath the greenery. Space them an equal distance apart at about 15 inches. Lift the chandelier by the key ring to check balance and chain placement. In this section, we'll learn how to create the delicate pearl swags that adorn our chandelier. Gather your spools of 12mm and 8mm pearl strands, green wires, tape measure, and scissors. All of the swags are made of 2 pieces of the 8mm pearls and 1 piece of the 12mm pearls. There are 3 different sizes of swags, each with specific measurements for their parts. Cut the pearl strands at the lengths shown here, prepping enough pieces for 7 of each swag size. To assemble, line up the 3 ends of the pieces for 1 swag. Fold the green wire in half and pass it between the last 2 pearls of each piece. Twist it to join the ends of each swag and leave the extra wire for attaching later. Repeat this on the other side to attach the pieces at both ends. Repeat this process until you have 7 of each swag size, and set them safely aside until install. Now let's create the dramatic pearl tassel for the center of our chandelier. Cut 7 pieces of the 8mm pearls at 60 inches. Line them all up from end to end and measure 30 inches from the ends to find the center. Tie a piece of monofilament around the center of all strands to belt them together. Allow enough length in the monofilament that you can use it to hang later. This will be about 2.5 feet. With the tassel complete, set it aside with the swags. Next, cut 7 lengths of 8mm pearls at 30 inches long, completing the prep for pearl elements. Finally, bring in a touch of softness with the velvet bows. Refer to episode 3 to learn how to prep the 7 bows for each chandelier. With all prep finished, let's move to installation. We'll be using the chain, extension cords, the ring of greenery, prepped pearls, and finished bows. Secure a length of chain to the ceiling and lower it to where the chandelier will hang. Hook the ring onto the end of the chain and close the link to secure it. With the chandelier level and at the desired height, discreetly run power to the lights by attaching the cords to the chain with monofilament. Belt them together every few inches for a tight connection, making the cord as discreet as possible. Bring up the pearl tassel and hang it from the ring that joins the top of the chains. Tie it securely as we will be adding some weight to it later. The top of the tassel should be inside the greenery with the strands emerging below. Trim the bottom for a straight end to the tassel. Begin attaching the smallest swags around the outside of the ring towards the top. Fluff and move branches as needed so that the swag rests gracefully against the greenery. Continue adding the small swags at equal spacing until they reach all the way around the ring. Take the time to adjust any spacing issues, as this is the foundation for the following swag placement. Gather the medium-sized swags and begin attaching them under the first set. Connect the ends directly under the ends of the small swags, repeating the same pattern and spacing toward the lower part of the greenery. Attach the largest swags last. These will have one end hooked onto the top of the tassel and the opposite end attached to the greenery. This will create a long swag turned at a 90-degree angle against the first 2 sets of swags. Continue adding all 7 large swags, following the pattern and spacing of the other swags. Add the final pearls by draping the 30-inch lengths over a branch in the same 7 spots where the small swags meet. Again, these should continue the pattern all the way around the ring. Finish off by using the green wire to attach the bows at the same 7 points where the dangling pearls are. Look over the entire chandelier, finessing any bows or other elements to look their best. And that's it, your chandelier is ready to shine.